Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. We hear about how we have been conditioned to live in a way that goes against our natural self. We have been taught to not trust our natural impulses and intuitions. That conditioning is a result of cultural values and beliefs, ideas and rules, as well as a result of our relationships in our early years, and our dependence on someone to care for us when we were very young. That conditioning has made most of us very vulnerable to believing there's something wrong with us, something bad about us, that we're not doing something right or good enough. We are not good enough, which is a dissociated process of thought completely disconnected from truth. It is dissociated because we have left the realm of experience, of the moment of presence, and entered into the realm of the future and the past and thought. On our journey, we wake up to this process. We become conscious of how vulnerable we are to it. And we begin to notice how easily we slip into that dissociated state and start believing that things are wrong or bad, or that we are wrong or bad. Which causes depression and despair and hopelessness and helplessness, because we have lost contact with the truth. In that frame of mind, surrender looks difficult, if not impossible. We avoid it. We have placed our faith and trust in control. And we have come to believe in our identity as a separate being. As an individual, separate and alone. It is hard to let go of that identity, that system, that process. Hard to accept that it isn't real. Yet most of us, at some point in our life, do experience the truth, reality, oneness. And certainly, when we hear the truth, we recognize it. It resonates within us. When we are trusting in the ego and aligned with the identity, we are in a state of contraction, of holding on and denying what is true, blocking and controlling. To let go feels scary. To surrender brings up resistance. We think that what we are believing in our mind is the truth, is reality. But it is not, it's just our imagination at work. Reality is the experience of the moment, of being present, being connected. But the truth. It is an experience that requires stillness of the mind, quietness. It requires letting go, relaxing. Focus. Requires a willingness to accept it requires a willingness to accept that all those ideas about good and bad and right and wrong, about separation and aloneness, are not the truth, are just distractions, and a willingness to just be with what is in perfect, unconditional acceptance and allowing, to relax and let go of all control, to surrender our will and our ideas of what should be and what shouldn't be, and just become present to what is. This moment is rich beyond description. There is a power and a presence, a beauty and a richness always here, always in this moment, available to us. It is us. We are not separate from it. We are separate from nothing. We are one with everything. Do not try to figure that out. Do not try to understand it. It's already true, and thinking about it won't help. We need to know it on a deep, experiential level. We need to allow ourselves to have that experience, to give up our agenda, and just be with a greater intelligence, a greater power, a creative source of all. Don't try to make sense of it. Just learn to let go. Make the decision to just be with the present. Be willing to take the risk of surrendering. becoming quiet and still. Becoming open and available. There is a natural presence within you. The presence of that infinite intelligence and consciousness expressing an energetic form, but never separate. There is an infinite, timeless, energetic exchange with everything. It is not actually possible to tell where you start and something else begins. There is no such boundary or border. It is all a product of our imagination. On an energetic level, we are one with everything. And in consciousness, we are one. That remains true always. And so we have the choice. Our natural, native self is calling to us, always seeking full expression of its creative consciousness. There's nothing for us to do but be an open and willing channel for that consciousness. The one consciousness. It is safe to let go, even though all our conditioning has led us to believe that we are only safe when we are in control. It is not true. There is an intelligence and a power beyond our ability to comprehend, available within us. Nothing could be safer than to trust completely in that power. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go and learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon. We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.